A hush fell over St. Peter's Square. The early morning light cast a golden hue over the ancient stones, as if the very air was holding its breath. Anticipation crackled in the air. Thousands of eyes were fixed on the balcony, hearts pounding in unison, waiting for the historic announcement. From the balcony above, a name echoed across the world: Luis Antonio Tagle, the first Asian pope. His name resonated through the square, carried by the wind to every corner of the globe. It was a moment for the ages, a moment that would be etched in the annals of history, remembered by generations to come, a testament to the Church's universality. People from all walks of life, from every corner of the earth, had gathered to witness this monumental event. The crowd erupted in cheers. Tears streamed down faces, flags waved high in the air, a sea of colors celebrating this unprecedented moment. The Catholic world had a new leader, a leader who brought with him the hopes and dreams of millions, a beacon of change and unity, one who embodied the hopes and dreams of millions. His smile radiated warmth and compassion, a promise of a brighter future. Pope Tagle's election was not just historic. It was a turning point, a new chapter in the story of the Catholic Church. It was a sign of change, a sign that the Church was evolving, embracing its diverse and global congregation, a beacon of hope for the future. His presence was a symbol of renewal, a promise of inclusivity and progress. This was not merely a change in leadership, it was a profound shift, a new direction for the Church. It was a seismic shift, a recognition of the Church's evolving identity, a step towards a more inclusive future, a recognition of the Church's evolving identity, acknowledging the rich tapestry of cultures and traditions that make up its global congregation. Pope Tagle's election was a powerful symbol of unity and diversity, a testament to the Church's commitment to embracing all its followers, a testament to the global nature of the Catholic faith, a faith that transcends borders, languages, and cultures, uniting millions in a shared belief and hope for the future. The Sistine Chapel stood silent. Within its hallowed walls, history unfolded. Cardinals from around the world gathered, their task to elect a new pope. The weight of the world rested on their shoulders. Days turned into nights. Prayers filled the air. The cardinals deliberated. They sought guidance from the Holy Spirit. Finally, white smoke billowed from the chimney. A new pope had been chosen. The world held its breath. Who would emerge from the conclave? What message would he bring? The answer came soon enough, a message of hope, a message of change. Luis Antonio Tagle, a name synonymous with humility and compassion. Born in the Philippines, he rose through the ranks of the Church. His journey was marked by a deep commitment to the poor and marginalized. He served as Archbishop of Manila. He led Caritas Internationalis, the Church's global charity. His work touched countless lives. He was a voice for the voiceless, a champion of the oppressed. His reputation preceded him. He was known for his intellect, his charisma, his unwavering faith. But above all, he was known for his kindness, his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. News of Pope Tagle's election spread like wildfire. From the bustling streets of Manila to the Vatican City, the world rejoiced. Catholics and non-Catholics alike saw in him a leader for our times. World leaders offered their congratulations. Messages of support poured in from every corner of the globe. Pope Tagle's election was a global event. It transcended borders and cultures. It was a testament to the power of faith to unite, to inspire, to bring hope to a world often shrouded in darkness. Pope Tagle's message of love and compassion resonated deeply. A church renewed, embracing compassion and inclusivity. Pope Tagle's papacy promised a new era for the Catholic Church. His vision was clear from the very beginning, emphasizing the need for a church that not only preaches love and compassion, but also lives it in every action and decision. An era defined by compassion, inclusivity, and a deep commitment to social justice. He believed that the Church should be a beacon of hope for the downtrodden, and a sanctuary for those in need. His actions spoke louder than words as he personally reached out to the homeless and visited shelters to offer comfort and support. His election signaled a willingness to engage with the challenges of the 21st century. In a world increasingly divided by politics, religion, and social issues, Pope Tagle's leadership brought a refreshing change. He was not afraid to confront these issues head-on, advocating for a church that is relevant and responsive to the times. He spoke of the need for dialogue not just within the church, but with other faiths and communities. He believed that through open and honest conversations, bridges could be built, fostering mutual understanding and respect, of building bridges instead of walls. This metaphor became a cornerstone of his papacy, symbolizing his commitment to unity and peace. He reached out to leaders of different religions, promoting interfaith harmony and cooperation. He called for a church that was open to all, a church that does not discriminate but welcomes everyone with open arms. His message was clear. The doors of the church should be open to everyone, regardless of their background, race, or social status. A church that embraced the marginalized and the forgotten. He made it a point to reach out to those who felt abandoned by society, showing them that they too had a place in the church. His actions were a testament to his belief in the inherent dignity of every human being. The church must be a place of welcome, he declared, a place where everyone feels at home, where they can find solace and support. He envisioned a church that is a true community, where people from all walks of life come together in unity and love, a place where all people feel loved and valued, regardless of their background or beliefs. He emphasized that the Church's mission is to love and serve all humanity, reflecting the unconditional love of God. His words were met with thunderous applause. The faithful and the broader community alike were inspired by his vision and leadership. Pope Tagle's message of compassion and inclusivity resonated deeply, promising a brighter, more united future for the Church and the world. Navigating the path ahead, challenges and opportunities. The road ahead would not be easy. Pope Tagle faced numerous challenges: internal divisions within the Church, the rise of secularism, the growing gap between rich and poor. But he also had a unique opportunity to reshape the Church's narrative, to make it more relevant to the lives of ordinary people, to be a force for good in a world desperately in need of healing. His papacy would be defined by how he navigated these challenges, how he balanced the Church's traditions with the need for change, how he fostered unity and reconciliation. The legacy of Pope Francis, a foundation for progress. Pope Tagle's election was a continuation of the reforms initiated by his predecessor, Pope Francis. Pope Francis had emphasized mercy, humility, and a preferential option for the poor. He had challenged the Church to move beyond its comfort zone, to engage with the world in new and meaningful ways. Pope Tagle's election signaled a commitment to building on this legacy. It was a recognition that the Church must be a living, breathing entity, one that adapts to the changing needs of the world while remaining true to its core values. A tapestry of hope weaving a brighter future. Pope Tagle's election ignited a spark of hope, not just within the Catholic Church but across the globe. His message of love, compassion, and inclusivity resonated deeply with people from all walks of life. He offered a vision of a world where differences were celebrated, not feared, where dialogue replaced division, where the pursuit of justice and peace was paramount. His papacy was a testament to the power of hope. The belief that even in the darkest of times, a brighter future is possible, a future where love, compassion, and understanding prevail. Pope Tagle's vision, a church for all. Pope Tagle's vision for the Church was clear, a church that was open to all. He believed that the Church should not be an exclusive club for a select few, but a welcoming home for everyone, regardless of their background, race, or social status. His vision was rooted in the belief that every person is a child of God and deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, a church that embraced diversity and welcomed those on the margins. He often spoke about the importance of inclusivity and the need to reach out to those who felt alienated or forgotten by society. His message resonated with many as he emphasized that the Church should be a place where everyone feels at home, a church that was a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. Pope Tagle's leadership brought a renewed sense of purpose and direction to the Church. He encouraged the faithful to be a light in the world, to spread love and compassion, and to stand up for justice and peace. "The Church is not a museum for saints," he once said. This powerful statement challenged the traditional view of the Church as a place only for the righteous and the holy. Instead, he envisioned the Church as a living, breathing community where everyone, regardless of their past, could find solace and redemption. It is a hospital for sinners. This metaphor highlighted the Church's role in providing spiritual healing and support to those in need. Pope Tagle believed that the Church should be a place where people could come to find forgiveness, healing, and a fresh start. His words were a reminder that the Church is a place of healing, forgiveness, and reconciliation. He often spoke about the importance of mercy and the need to forgive others as we have been forgiven. His message of reconciliation resonated deeply with many, as it offered a path to healing and wholeness. His papacy marked a new chapter in the history of the Catholic Church. Under his leadership, the Church began to move away from its more rigid and dogmatic past, towards a future that was more inclusive, compassionate, and open to change. A chapter filled with hope, promise, and the enduring belief that love conquers all. Pope Tagle's vision was not just about changing the Church, but about transforming the world. He believed that by living out the values of love, compassion, and justice, the Church could be a powerful force for good in the world. It was a new dawn for the Church and for the world. Pope Tagle's leadership brought a renewed sense of hope and possibility, inspiring countless people to believe in a brighter future. His legacy continues to inspire and guide the Church as it moves forward into a new era. Please subscribe to our channel History Documentary Hub for more insightful videos and intriguing content.